Hey everybody, and in today's video, I'm ranking clone run in the danger zone enemies on how annoying they are to fight. So yeah, I'm gonna start now. Okay, Mark 1 sword spot. This guy, I'm gonna say isn't easy because, well, it's a Mark 1 sword spot. Doesn't have any tricks. It doesn't have to get a upward. It's just Mark 1. There's nothing special to it. Mark, Mark 2 on the other hand, I'm gonna put it in easy for now because on one hand, I'm pretty sure it has get up. On the other hand, besides that, they're one of the most easy to kill enemies since it's uh just a slight, it's slightly better Mark 1. Mark 3 though, Mark 3 no, okay, it's been a long time since I've actually properly played Clone Run in the Danger Zone, but these guys are pretty easy. They're normal. You could argue on putting them in annoying if you're doing like the bow only challenge and on that one level where there's one of these guys, but personally I think they're not that bad. But this guy, Mark 4s are really annoying. Specifically, I'm thinking of that one level where fire one of the Fire Island levels where I remember this happened to me once where there were like I don't remember if they were these archers or these archers, but they were shooting and I was doing fine until one of these guys or these guys, some random arrow bot, or he tried shooting at me. It went past, hit this guy, and he deflected it into my back, which was pretty annoying. It was like I didn't get annoyed, but like you could say it's annoying. Mark 5 sword were hot. These guys are just hard, but they- they're basically the, they don't just run at you, they actually try to save themselves while also try killing you really quickly, which is pretty hard if you ask me. Yeah, I have nothing to say about it. It's just, it's kind of just, the sword bots are kind of just bland if you think about it. Like this, it goes up in a predictable order. Like obviously these two are easy. This guy you can consider as normal. This guy is just annoying. And this guy's just hard. Like there's no way to like I have nothing unique to say about any of them except this guy. Ooh, okay, Mark one archers probably go yeah, they probably go here. Like, because like you can easily take on multiple of full Mark 1 sword parts, but it's like slightly harder. Like you might get hit by by bunch of Mark 1 archers. Uh, and you could argue on putting Mark 1 on Mark 2. Honestly, could make an argument for every archer that has a variant that doesn't move into annoying because like we've all been there once where you hit it, or kick it, you kick it into bounce pad, and then it's just bouncing into the air multiple times, and you have to just try timing your swing with it and all that, and that's probably how far half the people who played the game got floppy arms emote. But not for me personally, I got a love thing. I'm about in the air, but yeah. Um, here, here three archer, archers. Oh wait, no, I didn't even talk about tier two. Uh, these guys, they can move, and that's about it. Like, they won't even move all the time. They are stationary ones, but they do have they can move, which, like, I mean, but like, okay, they can move, but I wouldn't say that AI is smarter than like the tier 2. So I'm gonna keep, for now I'm gonna put in there. Ooh, the tier 3 archer. So this guy, this this guy, I kind of has to go here because, well, one, it has a sword and it's an archer, and it's kind of rare to get them in a level where they don't move. It's more common to have them in levels where they're walking around. And two, they can deflect arrows. And like, there's that one level where there's like 5 of them, and there's been a couple of times where one deflects an arrow, no, where one shoots an arrow, the other guy deflects it, and you probably have deflect arrows anyway if you have a sword at that point. But if you don't, then you're probably gonna get hit. But to be fair, it's not that common to like, you get hit by deflected arrows. Um. Anyway, tier 4. Uh, oh, yeah, these guys kinda have to be here because the whole scaling thing. It's actually the same thing as this guy, but fire sword on fire arrows, which, like, fun fact, one time I was playing Last Spot Standing a couple of days ago. By the time I'm recording this, well, I think it was actually yesterday, and there's this thing I like to do where I just uh get the armor and one energy upgrade, which uses all my points. And I got the uh during the round I got max bow, and since it was the only weapon I had, I used it against this guy. He used the hammerbot skin, and he had giant size with max shield, and I just bet the and I shot an arrow at him. It should have missed, but just barely. Like it went here, just barely. Like got this little bit off his head, and it killed him. Well, which is a bit like I should have lost. That like I don't. I'm not. If that guy is the type of guy like if the guy who I killed like that is the type of guy to rage quit, I probably would have gone for rage quit clone drone. But to be fair, I might even rage quit that. Like I don't normally rage quit, but if that happened to me, that would be very annoying. It makes no sense. Uh, wait, what was I talking? Oh right, the arrows. Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of why this guy's here, even though this guy doesn't even have max arrows. But still. Um, Tier 5 archers, they're the definition of annoying because, when you're playing with a friend, that's new, they will not understand how this guy works. So if you forget to explain it to them, you're just gonna have them charge up to the archer instead of doing a using block arrows, and then it'll just start flying across the map. And then for the next 5 minutes, you're just going to be chasing it with your sword or hammer or spear. It's the most annoying thing ever. Ooh, okay. The hammerbot, the tier 1 hammerbot is probably, I would consider it very easy. But it's probably the hardest easy enemy in the game. But still a tier 1 enemy, so it's not going to be that hard. But, like, I feel like I have died more to I've probably died more to these guys than I have tier 2s and possibly 3s. But still, they should go here because they're actually really easy to avoid. Tier 2, I think tier 2 goes in normal because, like, the lowest point of normal because, well, maybe lowest point, I'm not entirely sure yet. But this is because well it's basically this guy but bigger. I'm not even. I think it feels like the AI on tier 2 and tier 3 are worse because like they're just like the amount of times I've had this guy just accidentally kill other tier 2 enemies. Well, if this guy does somehow hit you, it will be a bit devastating. Actually, okay, I'm trying to think of. Hmm. No, I'm pretty sure in extreme mode of chapter 1 or 2, there's a bunch. They've replaced Hammerbots with these guys. Actually, no, they don't. Oh well, I'm gonna put this for now. It's been a while since I played Conjuron. What did? Wait, what? Oh, there he is. Tier 3 Hammerbot. No, like, okay, I'm not putting him here. I'm probably gonna put it. I feel like it's harder than this guy. Just because of the massive hammer. But then again, it's still a hammerbot, so I'm not sure if it's they made it like the hammerbot's intentionally more stupid than other ones, but like the amount of times I've been like not even on purpose, it's always an accident to get this guy kill a Mark 4 or Mark 3 sword bot is like every single time I have one of these guys and someone's near them, that bot is going to die. There's, they're not. These guys aren't that smart, and like it's kind of making me consider putting this up here. Actually, but I feel like I feel like annoying should be on its own, really. So I'm gonna. Wait, oh no, what did I just do? Uh, wait, let me just. What should I call it? Gosh. Above average. There we go. Um, yeah, that looks about right. Anyway, tier 5 Powerbot is kind of the opposite of what I just said about how the tier 4 because wait, no, this guy's tier 3. There's no tier 4 unless you're including this guy. But that's not his official name. That's Jetpack Hammerbot. Anyway, he does. So I've had I hardly have these guys kill their teammates because I feel like it's basically just a tier 3 but smart. It like these guys are actually very hard to fight most of the times. Like if you're good at dodging the big slow hammer, or if you have like a sword or spear, then it'll, or if you're shooting it from afar with the bow, then it'll be easier. But it's still rather hard. And it's really bulky, so you're gonna need a fire weapon. Um, Jetpack bots. Hmm. I don't really know where to put these guys because they're basically just they're like the in between of tier 4 and 2 hammer bots, but because they're not they like they're not that stupid though. But I think that's just because they're zooming around all the time, and that's all they really do until like you're like they're not your main priority, and then they just actually start trying to kill you again. I'm gonna put in normal for now, I guess. Um, yeah. Okay, I don't remember which one of these guys was tier 1 and which one was tier 2 out of the jetpack mods, but um, I think I never found them that hard. So more annoying than anything. So yeah, I think that yeah, that looks good for now. These guys are above average. They're like hard the first time you go into chapter 4. Like if you're not, you don't know what to expect when you go to chapter 4 or for the first time. They are a bit hard, but I'm not even sure if these guys are in chapter 4 on the extreme mode. I don't remember them being there when I did it. Oh, this guy. I'm pretty sure this guy was everywhere in chapter 4 on extreme difficulty. So, wait, we need. I'm gonna put another annoying. Actually, no, foolish. I guess foolish hooligan doesn't just have to mean hard. It can also just mean foolish hooligan, like in a annoying, stupido, like a stupid guy. Stupid. Oh, this guy. The both the jetpack archer kind of just flies into your sword. Like that's really all it does. I haven't fought them that much. They're only in like the challenge modes. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember seeing them anywhere else. So yeah, hit the kickbot arts. The kickbots. I'm gonna put the normal kickbots there, and sorry about that. I just had to go up and do something. Anyway, uh, like I was saying, these guys go normal, but I feel like they're not easy to kill. You could say they're annoying, but like I would say, wait, let me, because I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, you could debate that they should go into annoying, but personally, they're only really, like they're never that annoying. Like I tend to fight them like a couple times, like you get used to it and all that. But the kickboxer Mark II, on the other hand, is the most annoying thing ever. Like I'm thinking of that one, like there's that one level where it's like the jump pads with the saw blades at the side, and there's that one like big cuboid, and it has like I think it's like it has a bunch of a couple like Mark V archers, a bunch of Mark V sword bots, and one laser raptor. But there's like uh, 5 or 4 of these guys, which is they're really annoying because I'm not sure, but power it feels like it takes a bit more, like it takes more time to recover from power kicks. Like you can't just get right up like right again right after. Which is why these guys go on foolish hooligan. The fire raptor where hmm 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 yeah, that works. Huh. Oh my word, there you go. Now these guys are actually pretty easy to kill once you know what you're doing. Like you can just charge in there with a sword and you'll be fine. And they have a really easy weak spot also. I remember like when these guys were first announced before Clone Drone was fully released yet. These guys were just cool. Like what I remember that one episode. I think it was a Captain Sauce video where he played the game and he got the he either mounted a fire axe in the online in Last Spot Standing, or he got what? Yeah, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't really know what I was saying, so I'm just gonna change the subject. Um, does anyone remember when I think it was almost every YouTuber that when before the game was fully released, when they were playing Chapter 4, they got killed, but they intentionally got killed by a fire raptor just to see what would be like playing as it. But no one actually knew how the control for fire breath, so they would just then like it would just be a mistake. Like everyone watching the video would think something cool would happen. But like since they didn't I don't think they had a button map or a fire breath at that point, so you couldn't really do it. Laser raptors, foolish hooligans. I'm mainly think of that one level. I think it's when you start getting to Insanium or near that point, and there's just like it always catches me off guard, even though it's always the same level, where there's just two at each side, and every single time you might know of the glitch where if you jump like right as the Vega is going up, you go really high sometimes, depending on when you jump and all that. Think of all the times I've done that, and I end up just getting killed by two of these guys aiming down the middle while I try dodging a bunch of hammer bots. Ooh, Mark 1 spear. I think these guys go near the top, at the top of easy, because if you're not used to them, you can easily die to them, but then again, their Mark 1 spear bots are pretty easy. The Mark 2 spear bot is, yeah, it's also really easy. To be honest, I feel like the shield does for new players though. Mark 3 spear bot though. Honestly, I feel like these guys are harder than the Mark 4. Simply just because I think that I'm pretty sure these guys are bigger, and there's normally more of them. And like I just think that harder than these guys. So I'm just gonna put this guy just slightly below him. Spidertron 5000. Cool guy. Cool guy. I have nothing against him, and I'm just realizing there's no Spidertron 7000 or the Emperor on this list, or any of the ships, so yeah. I'll rank those at the end. I'll either try editing one in. I probably won't do that, but I'll just show you where I would have put. Right, these guys are easy. This guy you can argue to put in annoying because of that one level where especially in the kick only challenge where you have to where I bounce personally I bounce side to side. It's the level with the giant lava pit. There's like a couple of these guys and like one of these guys and a bunch of archers at the side and there's like a big lava pool. This this guy can get really annoying because if he falls into the lava pool, he might just straight up not take damage. He might just not die, and if don't have like a bow, who that's annoying. And it's even worse in the only challenge because you have to kick him in. There's no way to get around it. You have to. Uvi Jobbot. This is just a cool guy. Like I love the Jobbots. They're actually honest. Firstly, I find them pretty easy. Like I find them easy personally, but like I'm doing this on like how annoying they were to fight for the first time I encountered them, and I'm also I'm kind of thinking of this through the eyes of when I completed the game in extreme difficulty, and these guys were. I don't remember these guys being annoying, but I'm trying my best not to put this guy in the iron like foolish hooligan. Actually, I could if I really wanted to, because this guy was just really annoying in chapter 4. Oh, oh, but not as annoying as these lot. Anyway, so what was this Fleet Overseer? Oh, no, this is the Fleet Overseer, and I don't remember your name. Fleet Overseer is like, I mean, both of these two are really easy because you can. One time I accidentally just one-shot them with a tier two. It was either max hammer or like a tier, like a fire sword. But they're pretty easy. So I'm gonna put this one in, I guess, and bottom of hard. Like sometimes these guys are in groups in the extreme difficulty. Oh, I just remembered. The first chapter I completed on extreme difficulty was chapter 3 because I really wanted the business part, part character, and I would, if I remember correctly, it was either a room with flame raptors or these guys, but something happened where I glitched out the map, and I think it was the flame raptor room because I swear one of them fell out with me, and then another time when I had to redo it, a flame raptor rolled out of the map. It's very funky. Ooh, okay. The light bulb men. I hate all of them. Like, I like their designs. I love their designs. But I absolutely hate fighting them. All for different reasons. This one isn't actually that bad. It's only bad if if it has any other light bulb men with it, or well, any high amount of enemies that aren't tier 1 or 2 robots with it. I don't remember their names. This was like a warfare bot. This was something. But anyway, this guy spawns enemies, which isn't actually that bad. Like he's not even annoying. He's actually kind of easy to fight. But because he can spawn back but you can just like kill over them before they even start to do anything. The enemies that spawn on. Now these two, I don't know where to put these two because I don't have the footage because I accidentally deleted it this morning like an idiot. But what my the platinum when I platinumed clone drone on these two were the most annoying because the last achievement I needed was the extreme difficulty on chapter 4 achievement. So when I did that, this guy was the last guy to live, but this guy was very annoying. But to be fair, the entirety of chapter 4 is annoying. So I'm gonna put these two in. No. No, no, no. Gotta put these two in this. I'm gonna put them in this. Sure, this guy can join in too for ruining chapter 4. Oh, because of the sheer amount of him. So yeah, that's what. Well, that's not the full Clone tier list. If I had to put. Okay, so just imagine I have the pictures. The Emperor would go at either the top of Foolish Hooligan or the bottom of this tier. The ships from the beginning of chapter 5 would probably go on top of hard or bottom of Foolish Hooligan. Just in, well, no. If we're, if we're talking about extreme difficulty, that is, if we're talking about normal, then it would just probably be in the top of, probably low or hard. The Emperor's ship, beginning of chapter 5, would probably be top of. Actually, no, I'm thinking of it in extreme difficulty. Probably just bottom off hard, I guess. And the little sheep armor spawner men, and like from the Emperor's fight, would go into annoying, and upgrade bot would go in between business bot and flame. Actually, no, in between Spidertron 5,000 and 6,000. That's where upgrade bot would go. The announcers, the green guy, he would go at the top of cool guy, and commentator, the one with legs, would just go right below the green one, the one without legs. And Spidertron 7,000 would go in between, either top of hard or in between these two. And I think that's. Oh wait, the zombies. Tier 1 zombie somewhere in easy. Tier 2 somewhere in above average. Tier 3 somewhere in above average. Oh yeah, and the Archon will just go normal. I think that's it. Like, is that it? Hmm. Oh yeah, the human. The human will just go cool guy, but the bottom of cool